not going to prison at all, not one day in prison. He's getting 6 months in jail for raping a girl, and a rape that was so appalling that 2 of his fellow students had to pull him off of her. And by the way, thank God for those bystanders. Those 2 people are heroes. But this is disgusting. Nobody should be making apologies for this young man. He should be getting, I would say, at least 5 to 10 years for what he did.
Well, he could have been up to 14 years. He could have been locked up that long. The prosecutor asked for 6. Ultimately, he got 6 plus probation. Branford, what was the judge thinking here? He's certainly been excoriated in social media.
Yeah, I don't like to put myself in the judge's shoes because I don't know all the facts and circumstances. We know what we read, we know what we've heard on TV and what we've read in the newspapers, but we weren't actually there in the courtroom. We don't know what evidence was presented, how they testified, what they testified about. Certainly there was other incidents in terms of things that the court would consider, that he is a young man. He is bright. He has all these opportunities in life, and this was something that was just a horrible, horrible thing that happened. And it goes to really examine the college culture of this, everyone's getting drunk on the weekends.
Yeah.
And I don't want to blame it on that, but certainly you can see on both parties why alcohol plays such a huge role in this, and now 2 lives are really ruined. And I understand where Lisa's coming from because it is a horrible situation, but we weren't sitting in that courtroom. I don't like to put myself in judges' shoes and say, like,
Lisa,
hey,
Pat
this is what is appropriate.
Pat, go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, you want to argue that we were both drunk, whatever, but I'm talking about what kind of message they're sending now in the aftermath of this. This young man is taking absolutely no responsibility, talking about how, well, maybe I can be the poster child for why we shouldn't drink on campus. There's no apology. One of the things that the victim said in the letter that really, really struck me was she said he gets to write the script. She doesn't get to write any script. And then on top of it, his own father saying, hey, this is a severe punishment for 20 seconds of action. That just shows you the kind of attitude that still permeates in our society today, that nobody understands the wrongness of this even after they're no longer drunk.
It's interesting to me, Spirit, the awareness of the rape culture is so acute on the colleges on the East Coast. My kids were on the East through their college careers, and one of my sons said he was actually afraid to speak to a woman for fear of triggering some unintended interaction, because they're so acutely aware of this. It's maybe gone a little too far. I'm surprised that a place like Stanford is not all over this.
Well, you know what? Let me say this, Dr. Drew. The reason why it's not is for the exact reason that your male guest just gave on the air. And, with all due respect, I hear his opinion, but I don't give 2 damns that the type of information that he just did, because what he did was say it's inexcusable, but then try to excuse the behavior. And that's the same thing that the father did here. That's the same thing that the judge did here. And until men get in on this conversation and say flat out, I don't care what happened here. It is inexcusable. It is absolutely intolerable. Until men get in on this conversation, this is going to continue to happen. This is going to continue to make women feel victimized by stepping forward, to continue to be victimized by simply saying, I can't believe that I have no ownership over my body.
Let's go to what the father said. He writes, quote, I was always excited to buy him a big ribeye steak to grill. Now he barely consumes any food and only eats to exist. These verdicts have broken and shattered him and our family in so many ways. His life will never be the one that he had dreamed about and worked so hard to achieve. Steep price to pay for 20 minutes of action out of his 20-plus years of life. But it's weird, Lisa, to me that somebody would go, well, you're going to judge somebody based on 20 minutes. Murderers are judged on a couple of minutes, right, aren't they?
Well, you can see where this young man gets it. If his father thinks a rape that his son has been convicted for is action.